Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with another episode, and we're going to start episode 5 here. Okay. So essentially what happened is I tried to start this game, start episode 5 here,
Previously,
and the game crashed. Okay, that's not a good sign that I did that too. But yeah, the game crashed, so I restarted the game, and we'll see if it works this time. I played like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know, it seems weird. It seems like it's, I don't know, like this entire time that we've been playing the game, I've noticed we've been getting like random frame rate issues and that sort of thing, which I don't think has ever happened with me with Life is Strange. But again, it is morning. I have about 2.5 hours before I have to go to class, so I'm hoping that's enough time to finish this off. I did do some, I did look up our last playthrough of the game, and it took us about 2 hours and 25 minutes to complete episode 5. Again, I'm hoping we can do it a lot quicker this time. Obviously, I'm going to try to rush through it. This was supposed to be like a pseudo speed run, so I'm hoping we can do it in about an hour and a half, ideally, but we'll see. Because the thing about this episode is that while it's the shortest in terms of like if you were to like it took us the shortest amount of time last time, the thing about that is that there's not much content to skip. Like I mean, there's not like there's not many like explorable areas. It's pretty linear. It's pretty story based, so it's like there's not much time that you can even save off that. There is some, but I don't know if there's an hour's worth. We'll see. Yeah, again, it really serves me that they put the title at the bottom in white, considering the floor was also white, so you can barely even fucking see the logo in the episode 5 Polarized thing, but whatever. Okay. Alright. I had to wait. Shit.
Chloe?
Yeah, she's dead.
What? Where? It's a dark room.
Okay. Come on. She's gonna scream in a second.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Yeah, because that's definitely gonna work. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, I know what we need to do.
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Okay.
I hate looking at myself like that.
Shit.
You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Alright, there we go.
I promised I would never go back in time.
And this
like
is where the
again.
game fucked up
This is the
for
only
me.
way.
Was first with the image. Fuck, I fucked this up last time too. God damn it. I always have difficulty with these just because it's like it seems like these are pretty precise. There. Okay. Alright, definitely got faster than last time. This is where the game crashed. Okay. We got through it this time. Yeah, it just went to a black screen and then it crashed. This time it worked.
The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Christ, look at that perfect face.
And thank God this guy's a lunatic.
Stay still! Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word.
This is such a ridiculous over-the-top scene.
Your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move!
Okay.
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good.
I never noticed that. That's cool.
those
Flashlight. He's wear
eyes.
gloves. I never noticed that until now.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way.
God damn, the scene is long, isn't it?
Maybe a new dose will calm you down. Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole
Which
life.
again, I think this is such wasted potential to not have anyone know about her
Remember
time
my
travel,
number
like to
one.
not have a fellow time
Always
traveler or something like that
take
within the
a
story. Because like I remember the first time I was playing the game, that's always what I was expecting. I was expecting Jefferson to also know about the time traveling and all that sort of stuff, but it turns out no, he's just some fucking lunatic. I thought the same thing with Rachel Amber. I thought Rachel Amber would also have like the time travel superpower, but I guess that's not something either. So who fuck knows?
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened.
Okay.
So sick.
Yeah. So now without the folder there, we can see the other pictures. Fuck.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
And again, while I'm not the
This
most,
might work.
well, this is probably my least favorite episode, mostly because of
Please
its
work.
linear nature. I do think some of these ideas that they put here are pretty interesting, like this, like time traveling through these images and stuff. If only I could fucking get this right. There. All right.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced
Okay.
by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment, innocence, evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Yeah, I don't care.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Artists don't drive teenagers to suicide for any bullshit muse. You trained Nathan to drug Kate, to take photos of her. That's why she's dead.
Which makes me sad, Max. I will miss her. Kate had such a strong spirit, it was very satisfying to break it down.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Then why did you blame David Madsen for stalking Kate? Of course he was the only person who was about to find out the truth. Irony. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Like, this entire scene is so weird because it's like it's filled with like things that
In
Jefferson,
return, I
like
had
things that Jefferson
access
says
to the
that like
Prescott fortune.
normally in
Who
a
do you
story
think
would be
paid for
shown
this
to you,
glorious darkroom and
but because of the
equipment?
context here,
How
it can't be.
else
So like
could I
they're
get all
instead they're
these
just
hip
telling it
new
to you, and
drugs
it's
for my
kind of weird.
subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
It's just like a long section of, oh yeah, this guy's a villain.
That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why, Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so...
And yeah, like everyone talks about how she was special, so you would have assumed, like I was really assuming that in Before the Storm she was gonna have some sort of superpower or something.
Did she let you
But no.
take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego, just...
Well, new patch just
look at our
installed
sessions. No,
for
not yet.
AC Odyssey.
Nobody loved having their picture taken.
So New Game Plus is ready, whenever we get around to it.
Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes,
Not
yes,
so
we are.
different,
I cared more
you and
about
I.
Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't.
I mean,
It's
did
just
he?
too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did
There's a
to
little
Rachel,
change in
I knew I
tone
couldn't
there,
keep
too.
him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and
Well, everyone's
Rachel
gonna die.
and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here by your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay.
okay.
Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Okay, so I believe.
I have
Oh,
all
I
those
can do that
photos in my
first.
diary. This could be a way out.
Oh yeah, I have to. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay. We have to say something different here, right?
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary.
Okay.
Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do
there we
so
go.
much better.
Thank God they forced us to take a picture at the beginning of the game. Okay. Yeah, I forgot pulling on the cord is later. That's what I was thinking we were at, but no. There we go. Perfect. Got that one quick. So this is where we
Paint any one of you in a
call
dark corner and capture you
David,
in
right?
a moment of
One.
desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week.
Yeah, that's something else I
And
really like
nobody
about this
was
game is
going
that
to see Chloe
every
ever
episode is
again.
one day.
It's been popular
I
since
think
the
that's a
early
really nice
1800s.
narrative
Your
structure
generation
sort
was
of
not
thing.
the first to use images for selfie expression.
This Friday here is
So,
kind of fucked,
I
but
couldn't
whatever.
resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Oh. Well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well,
Like, it's so strange.
okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters.
Okay.
Obviously,
Almost choked on
Max
water, but okay.
has read them.
Max is
Guys, don't
Redmond.
forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
The winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First,
artwork.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
Now, if the chaos theory bullshit thing was real, wouldn't
I
he be
have
saying
to warn
different
David
things? Like,
about
why is he saying the
Jefferson in the
exact
dark.
same shit? Like they were talking about earlier about how, like, okay, we need, oh yeah, we need, this, right?
I should be able to found you.
There, and then we go to the phone.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast. You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San
Like, wouldn't
Francisco.
they still be, like, I mean, like,
And
deleting the
Jefferson.
message is kind of dumb, because wouldn't
You'll
they
be
be able
going
to
to
see
prison.
that your, the phone number was
Past
sent it?
within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Probably.
It doesn't matter what happened, Mr. Jefferson. We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
I can see you're kissing ass again. Nothing new.
What did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up. You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life? Are you proud of yourself? If you have any feelings left, you should think about your actions.
Listen,
I didn't...
Of course you did. You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent. You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
Okay, I do not have to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already did, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
I sure hope so.
I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy that, but why?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No,
It wasn't easy.
it wasn't easy at all.
So bad.
Well,
Oh my god. Okay.
I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me.
And it's just so strange that they're literally just handing out like a fucking thing. I can't think of what it's called. What, a small picture thing.
Innocent.
He's even like 2013. I mean, it's not like Photoshop didn't exist. Like you would think that
Thanks for
you'd be setting like a file online or something.
Maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
But whatever.
Maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Isn't this ridiculous too? This concept of this competition like ends on like Monday or Tuesday, and by Friday you're sending them out to go and have their fucking portrait already at the museum and everything. It's like, isn't that kind of like really? Like really? That's really a thing? And thank God all this stuff still happens. Oh, thank God this random police officer at the thing is the guy that saved him. This fucking take down Jefferson. So yeah, instead of Kate Marsh dying, Rachel Amber's dead. I think she was dead either way. Anyway, okay, when the fuck did this happen to? This is like, this timeline makes no fucking sense of like how this competition works. But whatever, cool, neat, cool, awesome.
Okay, Jefferson, here's my fucking photo for the contest.
Wait, why'd she say that there? She's not supposed to, is she? I don't think that's supposed to happen, is it?
Whoa!
Okay. Which for some, like, again, this makes no sense why we're stopping here.
You're okay, Max.
Because we're still in the past here. It's like, why?
On a plane.
Outside of, like, gameplay and story reasons. Like, it makes no fucking sense why we would stop
I hope
here.
I did everything right this time.
Outside, they were like, hey, we should put him on a plane to make it clear that she won the competition. She's in some other place. It's like...
Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive.
Yeah, this is another section of just
Oh,
waiting.
you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Did you? So, yeah, I believe this is where we ended the episode last time. The first episode last time. So, we're only like less than 10 minutes ahead, but either way.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
Let's see, 10 across 6.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
I don't care. Yeah, we're just waiting
How the hell am
for
I supposed
the
to figure
kid to
that
wake up.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Okay. Yeah, so I just looked up
It's so weird to
where
be
we
in
were at the end of
between
each episode.
realities.
So at the end of episode 1, we were
Everything is
here.
out of
At the end
focus
of
and in
episode
distance.
2, we were at the point where we just stopped, where David just stopped Jefferson. At the end of episode
Beginning of
3,
the
we
end
were
for
at the beginning
Jefferson
of
and
the
Prescotts.
dream sequence, whatever. And then obviously after that we were finished.
I have to admit,
Okay, I don't
love
care.
being called
Wake
an
up.
artist.
What the fuck's he doing?
Please shut off your phone, sir.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Please fasten your
There we
seat
go.
and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping...
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
This is so strange. This entire
It's
fucking
been a
section
tough
is
week at
weird.
Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guy you wanted in San Francisco, but we all
You're better than
want
the
you to
other
have a
guy.
great experience here.
I already am.
Not much, though.
We're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Yeah, for some reason now she goes all the way to the end. Like, for some reason. Like, the fact that, why didn't she go there to begin with? Who the fuck knows? Yeah, so this is the present now. How convenient, right? That she just ends up flashing, like, that the moment that she, that the world's at in the current actual timeline just so happens to be the moment where she arrives at the museum, or at the gallery. Like, how convenient. Okay. Alright, so it's currently 10 o'clock. I have to leave a little bit after 12. So, yeah. We'll see how that works out.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, this
I
is
hope
one of
you
the
take
only
advantage of
exploration
your status and
areas
talk
in this
to as many
episode. It's
influential
this, and then
people
there's
as
another...
possible.
I don't know if it's
Work
an
the room.
exploration area, but it's
I
more
don't
so
know.
like there's a lot of side
I feel
things
so
to do
weird, like
in the
I'm a little
area
kid
where the
hanging
storm
with
is
big
happening.
dogs.
When you're on that street trying to find the Two Wheels Diner.
In fact, you're a noteworthy adult.
But that's pretty much it, if I remember right. I mean, there's also, like, again, kind of similar in the stealth section where there's a lot of, like, other things you can do, like you can find the bottles and all that stuff, but it's not
So I
actually
started taking charge of things when I was young.
real exploration,
poor
though. It's more so
classmates.
just there's things.
Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar.
Like, this
so
is
you
actually
don't have to.
exploration where you can just
But
go
I better
around,
get in
look at all
there
the
and start
paintings and that
schmoozing.
sort of stuff, but we're not
You know,
going to do
I
that,
won't always
obviously.
be here to take charge, but you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Ever done? I think you've done probably, like, I don't know. Yeah, either way, I love that he's, like, already at the buffet,
Sir
and he
Max.
spends the entire time eating there.
You did it. Somehow.
Alright, so let's
I
just
went
go.
from the
Obviously,
dark
we're
room
just gonna continue the story.
To this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week.
That is different.
Life is
This is so dumb, too.
weird.
The fact that, like that there's, what,
Hi,
like
and
5 or
there
6
she is to
people
save the
crowd around
day.
her picture, and, like, how the fuck
Hi.
would they know right away that, oh yeah, this is the one. This is the girl. Oh
You
my god, I
did it,
fucking
Max.
hate this. I
You're
really
a real
do.
artist. At least for today.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Which, again, this is never explained either. Like, it's so...
Chloe!
Hey, are you okay?
Like, so many things
We
just
lost you
happen in
there
this
for
game
a
without it
second.
even
I'm
explained
okay.
why.
Jet lag.
Like, every
High
supernatural
altitude.
element of this game is not ever explained. And... like for the superpowers, I guess I'm like more fine with it, but for like the tornado and everything, for that not to be explained is just kind of dumb.
Oh, come on.
He's like, I mean, it could be
Please
explained that,
answer.
oh, it's because she's using time travel too much, because that's what they say. But it's like, then why the fuck would she get, like,
What?
why would the tornado be there before she had even gotten
Chloe,
the
where
powers
are
of time
you?
travel to begin with?
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
But whatever. Fine.
Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit.
Okay, so we're at the
Chloe,
30-minute mark
die.
already.
Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
So I think we'll end the episode here. We're about 10 minutes ahead of last time, so yeah,
There has
that's it
to
for
be
this
a way to
episode.
stop this.
So,
For good.
yeah, thank you for watching.